Okay, how you doing? Listen, I just got done installing this SSD drive, this Samsung 830 SSD drive into my Toshiba laptop. This is a satellite M645 series. Okay, it's probably about 2 years old or so. Anyway, it's got a sorry about the 500 gig hard drive, and I upgraded to a 256 gig solid state drive. This is the notebook version, which comes with an adapter and Norton Ghost software. And here, I'll show you real quick. Here's my old hard drive. Let me get this out. So it comes, there's the old one. The adapter will be in there, and it comes with Norton Ghost, some instructions, and the Samsung Magician software, and a SATA to USB adapter. Now, supposedly, you're supposed to be able to use this Norton Ghost to copy the drive. Unfortunately, I had no luck doing this, so I'm going to go over what I did. I hooked the drive up to the SATA connector here, right here, and then I plugged it into my USB port on my computer, and I had to initialize the drive. I'm going to show you basically what I did here. To initialize the drive, hit your start menu, go up to computer, right click, and go to manage. Okay, manage will bring up disk management, and when you bring that up, you should see disk 1 right down below disk 0. Okay, and what you got to do is initialize it. Okay, so once you do that, once I did that, then I tried using the Norton Ghost, and I could not get it to copy. And I think the reason being was I was going from a 480 gig hard drive or 500 gig hard drive down to 256. Even though on this computer I only had about 50 gig of information on it. That included the operating system, pictures, videos, and everything else. I just mainly use this for surfing the web and everything. So I tried to do it. I even had Norton on the phone for about an hour and a half earlier this week, and they could not help me. So I couldn't get this to work. If somebody else can get it, good luck. So, and this is Norton 15. Okay, so here I am. I was stuck with a SSD drive that I could not get installed in my computer, and I kept getting error codes from it, and I couldn't get Norton to help me out, and Samsung couldn't help me out because it was a software problem. So what do? Well, I started doing some online research, and I came up with an Apricorn Ezgig, and I noticed that Crucial does that. Crucial uses the Apricorn, so I went to Apricorn's website, and I found this universal hard drive adapter kit. Okay, it's part number ADW-USB-kit. Okay, and what's included in that is the software, the Ezgig software, this Drivewire module, okay, and then a micro USB to USB cord, and a power plug to provide extra power to the Drivewire. So I took the SSD drive and I plugged it right here on this connector right here, this SATA connection. You have a couple IDE plugs. You got a 3.5 inch plug and a 2.5 inch plug if you want to use it for other copying other hard drives, but I just wanted it to use it for the SSD, and it was SATA. So you just plug it right in there, and then you plug the 115 cord in to provide it power, and then you just plug the USB into any of your USB ports. Once I did that, I used the software. Now, initially, I tried using the software I tried to get my laptop to boot up to the software, and it did boot up to the software, but I couldn't get it to run. It would not recognize my system. It would not recognize the connections. So what I did was I went ahead and just booted it up into Windows, into my normal boot mode, or whatever, my normal desktop. And once I did that, I loaded this up, and this comes up. When it comes up, it'll come up to run from disk. Okay, so I did the run from disk, and it detected everything. It detected my old hard drive in my old hard drive in the computer. It detected the new hard drive, which was plugged up on this, and stepped me right through cloning process. It knew that this hard drive was 480 gig or 500 gig. It knew that my new hard drive was 256 gig, and it just walked me right through it. It took I'd say about 35 minutes to use this software. And once it was done, I simply took the screws out of the back of this guy. It's right here. I took this one screw off. There's one screw right there. And then I just popped this off, and I slid out the old hard drive. There was a grounding shield around it. I took the grounding shield out of it. There's a little adapter this comes with, a little thin adapter. This is a 9.5 millimeter hard drive, and your new Samsung is 7.5. So you got to put that adapter in first, and it's just a square adapter, or it's just a rectangular adapter. You put that in first, and it just lifts up the floor of the hard drive compartment, and then you just slide the new hard drive in there, and it booted right up, no problem. I'm not going to show you how fast it is, or you know, do any speed tests or anything else. All I can tell you is it is much quicker. But there's plenty of videos on YouTube about how fast their new computers are with an SSD. It is true, they're great. I'll give you one example here. Here's my let's see. I'll close that out, and my home page is USA Today on the Internet Explorer. Click on it, boom, it's there. It's there. And that's wireless, okay? As you can see, it just flies around. So it does make a big difference. I highly recommend it. I went with this guy because I heard how good it was, you know, as far as reliability. That's why I went with the Samsung. But again, let me reiterate, this Norton software, wherever it's at, hell, I can't find it now. Anyway, that Norton Ghost. What did I do? Did I throw it away already? Anyway, the Norton Ghost software is, there it is, right here. This Norton Ghost, do not use it. Or I couldn't get it to work with my Toshiba. This here, this kit, this universal hard drive kit from Apricorn with the Drivewire module, I got it off eBay for 32 bucks. Okay, and the beautiful thing about it is, the great thing about this is that if I want to do this to my other computers, which I plan on doing in the future, I can do it again. You don't register this to one computer. You can just go from computer to computer to do this. So I plan on going through my desktops next and putting in a hard drive. And like most people, I will probably be going from a large mechanical hard drive to a smaller SSD drive. You know, so that's where you are right now. I think the biggest you can get is a 512 gig. A lot of your hard drives out there now are 750, 1 terabyte, but if you look on them, you're not using it all. So if you want something to speed up your computer, you know, you can add all the RAM you want and everything, but I'll tell you, I put more RAM in this. By far, adding that SSD has made a huge difference. Well, I hope I informed everything. I hope I answered all your questions. If you decide to do it again, let me summarize. Use the Samsung SSD 830 series. Get it whatever size you want. Do not use the Norton Ghost. Okay. Initialize. Oh, I'll tell you how I initialized it. When I initialized it, when I initialized the drive initially, or when I first did it, I plugged this end into the computer and this end into the USB port. So this was this was into the SSD. This came with the kit here. I plugged this into my SSD and this into the USB, and when I plugged that in, that's when how I initialized it. And there's a little blue light on here. You'll see it communicate. So I kind of knew that the hard drive was in good shape. It was just a software problem. But I did that. Once I initialized it, I tried to use the Norton. No luck. No luck. Decided to go with the Drivewire module with the Ezgig software from Apricorn. Worked like a champ. No hiccups whatsoever. And now I've got a new computer here. Sorry I bounced all over the place. I guess you can watch it again if I was too confusing or something. But trust me, this is a good upgrade. Oh, I picked up the hard drive. I paid I think I paid right around $240 shipped to my door. I used B&H Photo online. That's who I got it from. They're on sale right now. So I thought that was about as low price as I could find. Very good deal for 256 gig. So I've got less than $300 into this thing, but it's like I said, a brand new computer. Have a good day.